poor Sparrowson. Yeah, get wrecked, idiot. Why can I only go there? It's Wednesday. It's not Friday. Guess that's where we're going then. That's the rooster who shot the croque monsieur. I think we're getting closer to unraveling this whole rebellion nonsense. Let's not dawdle, Sparrowson. We're nearly there. Alright, let me just deal with this letter first. Spam? I don't think so. It's... from Cocorico. Severin? Well, go ahead, Sparrowson. Let's hear it. JJ, if this letter reaches you uninterrupted, then it means that I have been captured or killed by the rebels. What? Last evening, the inspector gave me a tip-off of a midnight trade between the rebels and the croque monsieur on the Rue de Marmosets. I intend to watch from the shadows, but I know that such a mission is a dangerous one. Wish me luck. If this is the last correspondent you ever hear from me, then I suppose I should end on a positive note. Falcon, you're a good friend and an excellent lawyer. I'm sorry for belittling you all these years. Kind regards, Severin Cocorico. No spoilers, Adam Sims. Is this for real? There's no way. This letter has to be some sort of setup. It's Severin's handwriting. Where do you think he is? I don't know. Why would he go alone? I don't know. We have to help him, right? I mean, that trade was at midnight last night, and it's 10 o'clock now. He might still be okay. Maybe. I don't know. Come on, Falcon. Pull yourself together. We've got to act fast while there's still some time on the clock. Sparrowson. I have a bad feeling in my gut. Well, yeah, me too. This letter is terrifying stuff. No, you don't understand. I know that if Severin isn't already dead now, he will be very soon. There's nothing we can do about it. What are you talking about? You don't know that. I do. I'm certain. We've messed up. We've missed something. We overlooked something vital and now Severin's fate is sealed. You're spouting defeatist nonsense. Come on, Falcon. Let's go visit the Rue de Marmosets. We might find a clue. It's a good idea. Come on, Sparrowson. Keep up. Falcon didn't just say, you've now played into the bad ending of the game and you're not even halfway through. Wheeze. No time for wheezing. If Cocorico was last seen around here, then there has to be a clue nearby. Right. Blood. The window where he was. And that's it. Okay. There's a pool of blood here. It looks fresh. Cocorico's? See drag marks heading towards that tunnel, which leads straight to the Seine. I had to guess someone was killed here last night and their body was hastily disposed of in the river. I see several sets of bloodied footprints too. Some are faint, but they head that way towards the main road. So he could still be alive? Let's see where the footprints go. No, let's... The game's sort of playing for me where, and I don't like that, like, I wanted to look at the window, but because I didn't know to look at the window first, we're moving on. Here, the footsteps lead right into the Notre Dame. Seems that way. Unbelievable. Where's a friar when you need one? Forget the friar. Let's keep following the blood trail and see where it ends up. Wait a minute, Falcon. Should we get the police involved before we go any further? That'd be the smart thing to do. Why don't you run and find a policeman? I'll go on ahead. Nice try, but I'm not abandoning you. We have no idea what or who we could be ahead. Hey, wait up! That way leads straight down to... Man, I'm famished. Where's that mouthy parrot going to relieve me of duty so I can go grab a snack? The trail keeps going. Hey, isn't that conciergerie jailkeeper? Quack? It's Quack, you dummies. I had no idea that you were a religious man, monsieur. I'm not. I had a career change. Private security pays much better than regular old jail keeping, you know. So we don't have much time, so I'll keep it brief. We're following a trail that leads to the door behind you. We need you to let us pass. The door behind me? Ha! Idiots. The door leads straight to the catacombs. You don't want to go there. Catacombs. And besides, just because I know how to get in doesn't mean I'm just going to let you pass. I've got a job to do. I have integrity. I've promised to act as a guard, and I know that's what I'm doing. I bet you we bribe him. Nah, you want a bribe, don't you? Bingo. What you got? Here's my fist. Money. Here, for your troubles. 10 francs? What are you trying to insult me? Alright, here, another 10. Oh, starting to warm up. What else you got? Okay. Fine, here. Take it, you money grubber. Hey, good enough. The door is right behind me. Go ahead. It's the door to the catacombs. It's that simple. Yeah, it's that simple. What? You expecting a hidden bookcase or something? Go on, look. What idiots. Going straight into a pitch-black maze without even a torch. I wonder, will they get lost and starve, or will they find the crazy lion girl and get shot? Either way, ain't my problem. Lion girl getting shot. Upon entering the doorway, Falcon and Sparrowson find themselves at the top of a stone staircase that spirals into the abyss below. Here goes nothing. They begin the descent. I'm not sure this is a good idea. I knew an underground passage would be dark, but this is ridiculous. I can't even see my hand in front of my face. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other, Sparrowson. Dot, 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 dot. I think that was the last step. Now it's just twisted tunnels ahead of us. I should take up smoking. If I smoked, we'd have a match right now. Be able to see where we're going. Plus, you know, all the health benefits. And I'd probably be calmer. Keep it together, Sparrowson. I know. I'll unravel this loose thread from my jacket. We can just trace the string to find our way back if we reach a dead end. Ah, good thinking. Just like the Theseus and the Minotaur. What? Wait. There aren't any Minotaurs in here, are there? Head of a bull, body of a bull, scary stuff. That's not... Actually, never mind. Feels like there's a gap in the wall here. I guess the path branches. I can feel a slight breeze coming from the passage to the left. And it seems a little more stagnant to the right. Take the breezy path or the stagnant path? Let's go the breezy path. There's a chance a breeze could be caused by an opening. Let's head that way. The walls feel weird and bumpy. What kind of stone is this? I hate to break to you, Sparrowson, but that's not stone. Wait, so what is it? Well, we're in a crypt. Oh dear, I thought we'd be dealing with one or two coffins, not walls of skeletons. Keep it together, Sparrowson. Severance's life is on the line. You're right. I have to stay focused. Oh, looks like the path branches again. my eyes going from funky from the darkness, or is there a glimmer of light coming from that right path? No, I see it too. There's definitely some light on that side. Oh, let's go. Follow the light. It's definitely getting lighter. I can see my hands again. That just might be we're getting close to an exit, right? Maybe this has all been a wild goose chase. Hush. Listen. Voices. Voices. We're getting close. Wait, Falcon, aren't you scared? Terrified. Huh. There they are. I'll ask one more time. What is your name? It's Cocorico. Are you with the police? The Royal Guards? Speak, bird. Man, we've been here all night and he simply ain't talking. Squawk. He didn't react to coaxing. He didn't react to torture. Maybe it's time to, administer some justice. Give Polly a cracker. Justice. That word. And the rooster finally crows. Peacock. You want to know who I am? Fine. My name is Severin Cocorico. I'm a public prosecutor for the Cordia Susis. Well, Sevy, been a pleasure. Squawk. We ain't been having spies running around our base of operations now, can we? Squawk. So without further ado, I hereby send it to you to... But wait a minute, Piero. This is no ordinary spy. Because he's a prosecutor? No. Because he's the bastard who condemned my father 10 years ago. Wow, are you sure? I had my suspicions when I saw his smug air of arrogance, his holier-than-thou glare. Now that I know his name and occupation, there is no doubt. Poor Cocorico. Do you remember Bird? Do you remember the trial of the homeless lion in the winter of 1835? What was your father's name? John. No, it's going to be Jean, isn't it? Jean Beaumont. John? Sure. What were his crimes? His only crime was trying to feed a starving child. He took a handful of vegetables from a grocer's stand, not out of greed, but out of sheer desire to see me survive. He was seen by a policeman, another arrogant cockerel like himself, actually. So my father was thrown in jail. He was dragged to court. I had the privilege of watching the proceedings from the stands. I remember your sharp words. This man is the thief. This man is a scoundrel. He deserves the harshest of possible punishment for his crimes. You didn't care about the consequences. You didn't care about why my father did what he did. All you cared about was fulfilling your lust to see a criminal behind bars. Poor Cocorico. My father received a sentence of 5 years. He died on his third. Do you remember him? So, in all my days as a prosecutor, I have seen over thousands of cases. I'm not going to remember a single bread thief. You rotten comrade. God, we're all just insects to you, aren't we? Who cares if a child starves in the streets, as long as you put enough criminals behind bars to meet your quota? Am I right? Your silence speaks volumes of your guilt. Severin Cocorico, you've been tried by the people of the Second Republic. We have found you guilty on the counts of conspiracy, on the murder of the Croque Monsieur, and of the murder of my father, Jean Beaumont. Oh, I have been found guilty. Mademoiselle, if you want to shoot me so you can fulfill your revenge fantasies, then by all means, shoot me. But don't pretend for a moment that this mob resembles a court of justice in any form. Court of justice. Now there's a contradiction. Bird, you know nothing of justice. Frere Remus, read this man his last rites. With pleasure, madame. Falcon, we have to make a move. Say something. Alright, I'm going in. I'm coming too. No, I need you to get out of here. Go find the police, royal guard, anyone. I'll stall for time. Falcon? Okay, I'll go get help. Do you have any last words? Just pull the bloody trigger and be done with it. Wait! Wait! He's right. This is a terrible trial. There's no evidence, no defense, no examination of the facts. You dragged a man off the streets and decided his fate based purely on your own prejudices and whims. Who the clock does this bird brain think he is? I'm this man's defense attorney. I'm Jayjay Falcon. Jayjay, what are you doing? Defense attorney? You're raving loony is what you are. Or a spy. I've seen this monsieur eavesdropping in our conversations before. He cannot be trusted. Everyone, please, hear me out. Ooh. Maybe we can say something religious. These guys won't matter. Fair Remus, you're a man of God. Surely you don't approve of this sort of mob violence. I see no issue. The good book is full of stories of violence. Joshua ransacked the city of Jericho. Hud and the judges were ruthless assassins. Samson killed thousands before meeting his fate. Oh, sure, but that's the Old Testament. What would Jesus say about this? He would say, I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. Matthew 10:34. Oh, damn. Do you see, Falcon? This man's death is inevitable. For the good of France, in the name of justice, he must be killed. Justice. There's that word again. Now, I won't press you to know who you are or what you stand for, but shooting this man right now would not bring you justice. It would only serve to satisfy your desire for revenge. Justice. Revenge. What's the difference? Ooh. That's a good point. She's not going to care about due process or rationale. Maybe fairness. Maybe fairness, madame. Justice offers the accused a chance to defend themselves. Shows that both sides are treated as equals. My father was not treated as an equal. Then maybe this is your opportunity to be a better person. Ooh, come on. Madame, you surely aren't entertaining the words of this heathen. Fine, Falcon. We'll play this your way. We shall have a formal trial for the murder of the croque-monsieur. Excellent. We shall head back to my office and file the necessary papers. Don't take me for a fool. You'll walk us right into a trap. We shall have the trial right here and now. Right here? In the catacombs? As good a place as any? I suppose we'll be needing a judge. I'll volunteer. That's pretty Polly. No thanks, Piero. We're trying to form a courtroom, not a circus. Aww, squawk. Just go see how the security is doing, Piero. We don't want any more spies wandering in. Rightio. Perhaps I can help, but you know that I am pious after all. Okay, Remus, you can be our judge, and I will lead the prosecution. What about the jury? With due respect, I don't trust your peers to be impartial. Look around you. As we speak, we're being watched and judged by countless dead men and women. They should be our jury. They may work as a metaphor, but in practical terms, it is me you have to convince, Falcon. Convince me that this bird is not guilty. After all, I am the one who holds the gun. It looks like we're ready to get started. The trial of Severin Cocorico is underway. He stands accused of the murder of the man known as the croque-monsieur in cold blood. Madame Beaumont, please explain the details of what happened. Very well. Last night at the stroke of midnight, 2 gunshots were heard on the Rue de Marmousets. Pierrot alerted us. We managed to arrive before the police did. On the scene I saw a man known as the Croque Monsieur, a good friend of ours, lying in a pool of his own blood. Standing over the body I saw the murderer, Severin Cocorico, still clutching his murder weapon. Am I to understand you did not witness the crime firsthand, madame? That you only saw the aftermath? Yes, but one of us did happen to see the incident itself. Man, Beaufort, I found this here pigeon running around our tunnels. I'm no pigeon, monsieur. He's a spy in any case. When I say execute him, I'm right now. It's alright, he's with me. With you? He's my assistant. He carries my bags and stuff. Falcon, I trust you don't have any other assistants lurking around the corner? No, madame. Then take your lackey out of my sight. Psst, Falcon. What is it? I saw someone lurking in the catacombs. I think he's watching us from the shadows. Another rebel? I don't know. But he got spooked when he saw me. He dropped this. Okay, about cult from Jacques Hibbert. The dude that's handing out the cult messages, leaflets. What's this? Political pamphlet. Cult pamphlet's been added to your evidence folder. So which is the one that we just got? That's the one? Okay. So they're both the same. But that one's signed by Silvius. Does this one have any... I don't know. We can't actually look at it. Oh, I must be getting back to the patrols then. Not so fast, Piero. You witnessed the crime firsthand, did you not? I did, man. Then you can be our first witness. Go stand in the centre. Okie dokie. Do I need to say an oath or something? Pretty, Polly. That won't be necessary. We trust you. Just tell us what you saw last night, Piero. Okie dokie. I saw it plain as day. The Croque Monsieur was just minding his own business on the Rue de Marmosets. And all of a sudden, this here brute of a rooster appeared with his gun in hand. Bam! Rooster fire. Croque slapped to the floor. He was the last to distract the Croque Monsieur drew his own gun. Bam! The Croque fired back. So to clarify, Cocorico shot first, Hans shot first. Yes, ma'am. No question there. What happened next? Well, I knew you guys, Fontaine, Remus, and Bam, were only a stone's throw away at the cathedral, so I ran to get your help. Squawk. We arrived back on the scene maybe a minute after I'd left. And there I saw the dead Croque Monsieur and the murder of Severin Cocorico with my own eyes. Thank you for your report, Piero. Oh, could have been a different one. It's nothing, man. You see, Falcon, Piero's not the sharpest knife in the kitchen. True that, Squawk. But he's honest to a fault. I would trust his word with my own life. I don't doubt the man's honesty, madame. Nonetheless, I'd like to cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? What does that mean? I don't claim to be an expert at law. That was always my brother's role in the family. But I think cross-examination means Falcon would like to waste our time by asking pointless questions. Actually, it means I'd like to make sure Piero's story holds up under scrutiny. Yes, I'll be asking questions. But only questions that directly relate to the case at hand. Clearly a pointless stalling tactic, madame. Shall we put an end to the trial? No. We will let the bird have his little cross-examination. But I'm warning you, Falcon. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with you. If I get the slightest inkling you're rambling to stall for time, I will end this trial on the spot. Do I make myself clear? Start questioning Cocorico's shoe size or the colour of the Croque Monsieur's underwear and I'll lose my patience. Yeah, I get it. Alright. Select a statement to question. I saw it was plain as day, except it was night time, but we won't worry about that one. He was on the room set. Rooster fired. The rooster? So, then he walked away and they came back and Thingy was there. But what if there was a different rooster shot first? Piero walks away. That rooster leaves, and then Cocorico goes down to help him. Piero, you say Monsieur Cocorico fired first? Yep. Bird's expression was stone cold. We're going down the wrong way here. Piero, I don't believe you. Severin Cocorico is not the type of person to shoot a man in cold blood. It's not in his nature. His nature. His nature. Seeing this bird's true nature, Falcon, he pretends to be virtuous, but inside he's a twisted, murderous piece of filth. You seriously want to stand there and lecture me about what a good person this man is? Severin Cocorico has proved himself to be a great man. He's perhaps the most morally upstanding citizen in the whole... Shut up. Just shut up. Ooh. I don't want to hear another word of your damned lies. Madame Beaumont scowls. No more character appeals, Falcon. Either you stick to the facts of this case, or I end this stupid trial, understood? Do you have another question about Cocorico's gunshot? Go threaten then. It looked like Severin Cocorico was feeling threatened prior to the shooting. Threatened how? How? Well, did the Croque Monsieur have his gun drawn? I don't think so. The Croque drew his gun? But that was only after getting shot. I see what you're trying to argue, Falcon. You may think this may be a self-defense killing. It's a fruitless line of reasoning. Cockerel approached the crocodile. He is the one responsible for the encounter. Still. Hey, Falcon. These guys are buddies with the Croque Monsieur. Sure, we won't be able to convince them the murder is justified. You have to focus on the facts of the case. Find an inconsistency and prove them wrong. I was thinking about that, Sparrowson, but the wrong words were underlined in the testimony. You're right, let's try a different strategy. Do you have another question about Cocorico's gunshot? No. It's going to have to be plain as day. It's going to have to be about his sight. Hang on. If Croque Monsieur fired at Thingy, why is he not shot? You say that Croque Monsieur drew his gun and fired back with the last of his strength. Yep. Bam. Did the bullet hit Cocorico? No. He was uninjured at the time of capture. He looks pretty injured right now. He took quite a beating. What of it? Not going to go through the torture line. She won't like that. Nothing. I'm just trying to get the facts straight. Never mind. No more questions about Croque Monsieur's gunshot. Don't like where this is headed. Claim that you saw the incident as plain as day. Yep, plain as day. How's your eyesight? It's alright. My papers work just fine. Doesn't sound particularly convincing. I went hunting with Piero once. He had no problem spotting aboard 80 beaters. Quite often he would spot game even before I did. See? My eyes are fine. He was a terrible hunter though. Every time he saw a boar, he would yell, "Wow, look at that piggy!" We came back empty-handed. We have a big mouth. Yes. Piero, I'd like to remind you this crime occurred around midnight. In February, on an overcast, moonless night, in an unlit alley. What's your point? It would have been dark. So dark you could not possibly have correctly identified the people involved. Hey, I swear I saw what I saw. Hold on, Falcon. You slipped up. You say the alley was unlit, but I distinctly recall there being lanterns over Rue de Marmosets. Oh, that's right. That's right. We live in La Ville Lumiere. There's a gas lamp on every street. You're right, Madame Beaumont. There are street lamps over Rue des Marmousets, but they wouldn't have been any good. Because I don't have evidence. If I don't have the evidence, why is it putting me into the thing? Because chocolates? Like, take a look at this. You're saying this is how you know the street lamps were broken? I don't quite follow. Well, you see, you picked the wrong piece of evidence, didn't you? We didn't have the piece of evidence. Yeah, I messed up. Madame Beaumont scowls. Are you trying to toy with me? I don't appreciate it. Explain yourself, Falcon. Why do you think the street lamps over Rue de Marmosets were broken? Well, I guess we just have to keep picking stuff that makes no sense. Take a look at this. You're saying this is how you know the street lamps were broken? I don't quite follow. Well, you see, picked the wrong piece of evidence, didn't you? Yeah, I messed up. Madame Beaumont scowls again. He's floundering, madame. Agreed. Had enough of these rambling theories. Falcon, your respect for your comrade is admirable, and you displayed great valiance by leaping headfirst in the lion's den. But you failed to convince me of the bird's innocence. Madame Beaumont, I implore you. Not another word. We humoured you, we set up court, we went through motions of a trial. Now the rooster's guilt has been formally proven. We have more evidence. Enough. The trial is over. Severin Coquerico, you have been formally tried by the people of the Second Republic. We found you guilty on the counts of conspiracy, the murder of the Croque Monsieur, and the murder of my father, Jean Beaumont. Madame, please. Jayjay, it's all right. I've paid my peace. This is far from all right. Dying in the name of a new republic, at the hand of rebels. There are worse ways to go. It was good enough for Robespierre, right? Severin. Tend to the body, Piero. Yes, ma'am. Do you plan to kill us too? Why would I do that? You two have done nothing wrong. I see no reason for you to be tried, let alone executed. Your mercy is admirable, madame. But I fear if we let these two go, they would tell the police everything. It would compromise us. No, we promised to keep our beaks shut. Right, Falcon? We cannot trust the word of potential traitors, madame. For the good of France, we must execute the birds right now. Some man of God you are. I hate to admit it, but you have a point, Remus. This is an unpleasant situation. What to do, what to do. Okay, I know. I'm going to give you a choice. You have two options. First is I shoot you right here and now. It's not something either of us particularly want, but if it must be done... What's option number 2? You join us. We need lawyers to help bring the new republic into fruition. Your skills would be very much appreciated. Our skills? Somebody has to draft new laws. Somebody has to file the paperwork to secure the new republic's internationally recognized legal status. Somebody has to prosecute the officials who corrupted this country. Wouldn't that be a glorious job? You mean prosecute the Prime Minister or the King? We can discuss the specifics later. For now I need to hear a decision. What will it be? I would rather... Join you! We would love to join you. The rebels and the Aviary Attorneys, what a team! Sparrowson, this is serious, let me talk. No, I know what you're about to say and it was stupid. I'm not going to let you throw away both of our lives so you can satisfy your stupid pride. I refuse to work with a monster who murdered Severin. You You don't have to be happy with the task. Just play along. You two done conferring? We can't draw this out any longer. Fine, we'll work with you. Good. And a verbal contract has been made. So what happens now? Pierre and Fontaine will lead you to Le Canard Dru. I'll finish up here and meet you in 2 hours. Needless to say, they shall be keeping a close watch on you. Don't even think about running. Of course. And we're done here. Fontaine, lead the way. Yes, madame. Come along, you two. You can't seriously be trusting these filthy lawyers, madame. They're probably plotting revenge for their dead friend at this very moment. I do trust them. Throughout the trial, I got the impression that Falcon was trying to de-escalate the situation. Avoid violence. Such a viewpoint is naive, but it is exactly we need this revolution. I can go back and replay earlier days? No, that's fine. But they will betray you. If they are stupid enough to even raise one feather against me, bam, they will regret it. That's the end of Act 3. Your game has been saved. You should continue. Yes. Well, no, I feel like we've got a bit railroaded in that one. You can come out now, brother. How did it go? Better than we'd hoped for. The rooster is dead, and Madame has tasted her first blood. Amazing. Completely worth getting shot for. Yeah, I knew it was someone else. Meddlesome Falcon tried to disrupt the execution. Falcon? Really? A tenuous wretch. Don't worry. He floundered and bumbled around hopelessly. Madame thinks he's of some use, but really he's as good as dead. This is marvellous. Every piece is falling into place. Our dream will be a reality in no time at all. To reason, brother. To reason.